Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your Mercury Retrograde readings. Oh my goodness. I have pulled some of the most powerful decks that I have to actually do these readings, okay? And first and foremost, how I always start the readings, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love and support you continue to give us during the growth of this channel. I just thank you so much. I read all of your comments, you guys, and you never know. You have no idea how it really warms my heart to see how the readings change your lives. Okay, so now just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus signs. Hello to our cross watchers out there. Do keep in mind during these Mercury retrograde readings that the energy will flip-flop, okay? So if it doesn't relate to you, it could very well relate to your partner, or it could relate to any energy that may be surrounding you. Okay, now we are slating this for the Mercury retrograde, but do keep in mind that some of the experiences that you may hear during this reading, it may be something that took place, months ago, could be taking place right now, could be something that's going to be coming in for you in the near future. So do keep that in mind. Always remember to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. If you have not, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button on the reading if it resonates with you or if you feel it will be beneficial to someone's life. And right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Do keep in mind as well that I do private readings, okay? All right, you guys, we're going to get right into your reading, but before I do so, I also want to state that right after your reading, there will be a synopsis of you see that? The communication has already started. Oh, God, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. Our communication gets jacked up. At the end of your reading, I will do a synopsis of what to expect in life, love, and career at the end of your reading. So check that out. That's going to be very, very important. And last but certainly not least, if you want to see the extended version to your reading that you're about to view, you must join our Patreon. We only have two levels, $2.22, $5.55 per month. $5.55, you're able to see all the extendeds that we do. So the link to that will be below. All right, my loves, now on to your reading. Hello, my Cancers. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading for Mercury retrograde. And before I forget, make sure you join us every night, Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show. And allow this reading to play just a little further, and you'll be able to hear everything you need to expect for the Mercury retrograde, okay? And one last thing, an extended will be available for this reading that I'm doing. So you can either join our Patreon for that, or information below regarding the extended will be there, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal Messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer. And by the way, Mercury is retrograding in your sign. Let's see what is going on with that. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as it relates to the Mercury retrograde, June 8th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? What does our Cancers need to know? Okay. Felt like I felt something flip. I guess I didn't. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal Messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 8th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer? Okay. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal Messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 8th through July 12th. Messages need to go forth for the sign of Cancer. Oh, okay, this one wants to fly in my face. Okay, make sure we don't have any flippers. All right, Cancer, look like your messages are kind of sweet and to the point. No fanfare. Spirit is telling you exactly how it is. So let's see what your first card is. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for those that are in a relationship, that just means that you selected the person that you want. For those that are single, this could be coming in for you, okay? Could be someone that's already around you and you're not recognizing it yet. But let's take this a little further because we never know, as it continues to build, what the layers are as we continue to unpack this. Energy healing work. So this is a serious card with the energy healing work because that's letting us know that there's something internally that doesn't feel right for you, okay? Could mean that there's some emotions that definitely need to be healed. Not could be, it means that there's some emotions internally that definitely need to be healed. You need to actually make a step towards doing this healing work. I'm going to read this prayer down here for you. It says, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So this is saying that if you don't know how to heal yourself internally, you really are needing to seek out someone who is knowledgeable in doing that. And then also, make sure it's so many things on the internet now, whereas you could actually tap into doing some activities that could lend to you doing the energy healing work that you need to for yourself, okay? But this is so important. In Cancers, I want to say this as well. I'm not shocked about this card because just from our Lotus Lives that we've been doing in the evening times and our weekly energies on Sunday, and the readings that you've had for June, our general readings, the Twin Flame Soulmate readings for June, you all have really had a really rough time, okay? Cancers have had a really rough time. So using this Mercury retrograde energy for this energy healing work is really good for you. It's really good for you. And let me encourage you to go back and look at those readings so you can get an idea of really what the Cancers as a collective has been dealing with, because it's really been a lot. Oh, so happy to see this card for you. So happy to see this card for you. There's no need to worry. So it's really like you guys are coming out of that space, and it's like this. It's like where Mercury retrograde may do to other signs, you all have already been through it. So this Mercury retrograde may work for your good, because what it's going to do is finally push that last little layer out that needs to be cleansed. And now what you're doing is that you're just dealing with your energy healing work, because you all have already been through. You've been through like a Mercury retrograde already. You really have. You really, really have. But I'm so happy to see that there's no need to worry. I really, really am for you guys. All right. So let's see. I just saw the 9 of Swords in reverse. That means freedom. That's you. You're breaking out. Okay, see? Time for celebration. Time for celebration. Yes, Cancer. So let's get a little further into this. This part is going to be going over into our extended. And I'm going to allow you to see the shuffle and the cards that fall. See if you have any angel messages coming through, and let you know what signs are here. And then we're going to go over into our extended for those who want to dive in a little deeper with this, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universal messages need to come forth for the sign of Cancer as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. June 18th through July 12th. June 18th through July 12th. Oh my goodness. What in the world, Cancer? I gotta pick these up a little bit at a time to make sure that they stay where they're supposed to stay. Okay. Gotta check the floor and make sure I'm not missing any. All right. Okay, so let's see, because that was a mini explosion there. Oh, been seeing that one a lot. Everybody's taking defense. Okay. A lot of major arcana. Yeah, I'm not shocked here. See? That's those burdens right there. That is those burdens. Okay. All right, so you have the Seven of Wands, the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ten of Wands, that's your burdens right there. That's all of those burdens. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse as your overarching energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign for sure. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, a Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, really all signs are here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so all signs are represented here. You got the three major arcanas though, with the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. So that lets me know the Spirit is really guiding you through this space. And see, now I'm not shocked about the energy healing work, because this is Spirit encouraging you to really seek this inner healing that needs to be had. Okay, all right, my loves, if you want to follow me over to the extended reading, information pertaining to that can be found below, and you do have an angel number that's coming through, which is 1010. So make sure you guys look up that 1010, because that is, you actually have 101010, because you have the 1 here and the 9 here. So you actually have 101010. So please make sure you look up that that additional number of 101010, and that's an additional message coming through for you. And you actually have 10 cards here as well. So the 10s are heavy for you. 10, 10, 10, 10. All right. Okay, my loves, information pertaining to the extended can be found below, or you can just join our Patreon and see all of the extendeds. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye. And don't forget to allow this to play to get a little bit more information about Mercury retrograde. All right. Have a good time. Bye-bye. Okay, just a little information about what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, Mercury retrograde will come in June 18th, and it will last all the way through July 12th. Okay, now just when things were about to calm down, things were starting to calm down. Now we got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. We got 6 planets in retrograde. And what makes us so bad, you guys, these planets being in retrograde are happening right between the 2 eclipses that we had. We just had the lunar eclipse, and now we will have the solar eclipse on the new moon. And right in the middle of that, now we got 6 planets that are retrograde. So we got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, which is kind of making like a celestial chaos, so to speak. This is the time you need to really rethink and revise your plans for the future. Okay, if you don't do this willingly and you don't surrender to it, Mercury retrograde has a way of making you do that. Of course, we all know, back up everything that you have on your computers. Keep in mind that your text messages, your emails, all of that needs to be rechecked and checked again before you send it. I always try to tell the people that listen to my channel, especially during this retrograde, that if I were you, I wouldn't even put any information in the box until your email or your text is ready to go. And once you have reread it, then you'll put who it's going to, and then send it. Don't put the person who is going to first, because chances are they might get anything during this time, okay? They might get something or a picture of something you don't want them to get. So make sure you just take the extra steps in doing that. Be mindful as well that during this time, this is like a catalyst for change. So things are going to be changing. I mean, things are going to be changing, things that you may not want to change. It's going to change, because we have to understand during Mercury retrograde, this is a time that Mercury retrograde makes us have personal growth. Okay, and personal growth takes time. And with personal growth sometimes comes emotional and growing pains, okay? Now, you will get lost in your emotions during this Mercury retrograde, and what you deeply feel, things that you deeply feel, they will come to the surface. So be ready and be able to deal with those things as they come to the surface. Now, in life, you're going to be able to release all the things that are buried, okay? See, retrograde is going, Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, okay? So therefore, anything that you try to bury, it's going to come up and it's going to have to be released. In love, okay? So Mercury retrograde is going to make you ask the question, who do you love? You're going to be able to answer that question. Who really has a place in your life, okay, and in your heart? So you're going to begin to focus on how you feel about those persons or that one person who really has a place in your heart. Now, what does this also do for those that are in a relationship but you really love an ex? This is what makes the exes come back. Okay, so the exes will come back because people will start evaluating who they really love. Okay, whether you're with somebody or not, if they really love you, they're going to find a way to tiptoe back to your door possibly. And then in work, this is a time for you to reassess your sense of security, both in, the work that you've decided for your life or your career. So you'll start to think, where's your security lane professionally and financially? All of these questions, all of these situations will begin to occur during Mercury retrograde. So keep all of that in mind. All right. Okay, my loves, don't forget to join us every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show, because we deal with a lot of energies on a daily basis. And then our weekly energy, our weekly love energy, and our twin flame messages is done every Sunday. So this is a time, especially during Mercury retrograde, that you deeply, deeply, deeply need to be sure that you have a thorough understanding of what the heck is going on. Okay? All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.